Hey guys, what's going on? This is Henry G. Fryer. All right, man. So, yeah, this is the first video of many that we're going to be taking. The M here stands for Mexican. I'm half Mexican. I'm half Hispanic. The other half, which is Flischker, shorten that up, and it's Fryer. Fryer from German descent. Down in Bishop, Texas, back in the 1940s. I guess they came over. They didn't agree with whatever the H-man was doing in Germany, so they fled. And we mixed in well with the Hispanics that were down there, because that's basically what's down there. There's a bunch of Hispanics. That's not all that's down there. There's a lot of good people. It's a good mixture down there. But the majority of Hispanics are down there. And it's just an atrocity what's happening down there in South Texas with the whole cerveza sickness. So many people dying. I've had friends die off, and it's just horrible what's going on down there. We're going to talk more about that in future videos, and I just want to introduce myself and for you to get to know who I am. I am a Christian. I do believe in Jesus Christ. I am a hard-working blue-collar worker. We do own several businesses that I probably will never mention on YouTube because I don't want for them to be attacked. I do have some online marketing that we own, some digital marketing that we own, along with brick and mortar businesses. I've been very good with business my whole life. I've been self-employed since I was about 17 years old. My first go at being self-employed was I stole my mom's lawnmower at the age of 12. Let me back it up. Let me back it up just a bit. Actually, at the age of 9 years old, I was picking cotton and watermelons and cutting a whole bunch of undergrowth underneath the crops in South Texas. And I was earning my school clothes to go to school, to have a brand new tennies and actual pants and shirts. That led into, I was about 13 years old, I would steal my mom's lawnmower and go out there and cut yards. So, you know, from morning till nighttime during the Saturday and Sundays on the weekends off, and during the summer, and build it up a good little net worth at that point, enough to, you know, buy me illegal beer and smoke a little Mary Jane. Yes, to give you a little bit of a background of what I used to do when I was a kid. Definitely into athletics. Did boxing as a kid, and was pretty damn good at it, but just didn't follow through, man. You know, but as an adult, I realized that, you know, you gotta stick to something and really be good at it. When I was 17 years old, I got married a little bit too young. I ended up divorced by 21. Moved to Dallas Fort Worth and opened up a small little business called Jack and Jill. I'm not going to tell you the name of it. Let's just say it's called Jack and Jill. Yeah, and the little business started to make millions of dollars. And I've done very well for myself, man. I really have. I lost all that by the time I was 30 through a bankruptcy. And the 2008, the whole housing market crash that we had, 2008 and 9. And then I got into online marketing when I was about 2013, and I rebuilt myself from there. And, you know, we've made several businesses from that. Brick and mortar business. Instead of selling off the leads, I ended up building businesses around that and became very good at closing work and build a nice little net worth again. Well, here we are in 2021, and we've got, you know, the cerveza sickness is getting so many people sick. You know, I've got I lost my sister last year in September. She was a registered nurse. She ended up getting COVID, and you know, things were horrible, man. You know, my mom and dad, they're pastors, and they're good people, man. They didn't deserve to go through what they went through or going through right now, because I guess you never really get over losing a son or a daughter. Make a long story short, you know, I'm married to a woman from Mexico, and I've always wondered, you know, what the great horizon would be out there. We're going to Mexico. I'm looking at Mexico real closely right now because of what's going on here in America. Matter of fact, they know me as the Gringo down there, El Gringo. And we've been there, you know, a good 20, 25 times already. And I've never really thought serious about moving down there at all because You know, Mexico can be dangerous, especially for a white guy like me, or a guy that's half Hispanic only and got a lot of white in him. But I come to find out that the Mexican people are good people, man. Unfortunately, their government could be a little bit shady, and not all of the government, but you know, some. It's like here, and there is that element out there of crime, just like we have in Chicago, New York, L.A., and Dallas, Fort Worth, all over the place. You know, we have criminal organizations everywhere. Unfortunately, there in Mexico, you can't have arms, so. You know, you're not able to really protect yourself. So if somebody else has a gun and they, you know, it's going to end up bad for you. They're going to end up doing what they want with you or your family, and it can end up pretty bad. But remember that this is only like 5% of Mexico. Not all Mexico's like this. Mexico has a lot of safe places, a lot of safe communities out there. And in every big city where there's lots of crimes, lots of killings, there's also lots of neighborhoods that have banded together and live very well, very safe in those environments, just because people have united together. So I've come to the conclusion that living here in Texas and buying land here in Texas might not be what I want to do moving forward. So this is the first video of many to come, where I'm going to show you about, you know, what do you do? What do we do? I'm going to Mexico tomorrow. I'm crossing the border. I'm going to look for a piece of land. I'm going to buy it, and we're going to start to construct a house down there. And you're going to get to see it from scratch. Right now, we're in San Antonio, Texas. We're staying at a local hotel here, and you're going to get to see it from scratch. Tomorrow, I'll take a video of us crossing here in Eagle Pass, Texas, which is Piedras Negras. And we will be going down to Central Mexico, as a matter of fact, Central Mexico. I'm never really going to give the name of the place where we're staying at, just for security reasons, but definitely going to be showing you the piece of property we're going to be buying, and what the processes are, what I can do as a gringo living down there to own property. What kind of rights do I have? What paperwork do I need to sign? How do I buy the land? How do I buy the material to build the home? How do we get electricity? How do we get water? How do we build a well? How do we do the farming, buy the cows, do everything to be independent from the system? If you haven't figured out already, guys, we are under attack here in America, and it is going to get nasty here. At least I assume it is. And if anything else, if nothing happens here in America, especially Texas is going to be the last state to fall. We still own a lot of guns here, and we believe in independence. We believe in freedom. We haven't fallen like California and New York and Wisconsin and Illinois and all these other, D states, man, have fallen. We believe strong, but we're only one election away from falling. And we can fall at any moment. And once that happens, it can get really bad here. We can have a civil war here. Or something can happen that we don't have the same freedoms that we have right now. So having a plan B, having a backup is very important, especially if you have family. If you have family, you definitely want to do everything within your power to be independent. And that's what we're trying to do. Is we're trying to, our plan this first year, 2021, our plan is to be independent. To have a plan B to move to Mexico if we need to. I don't want to move from Texas. I absolutely don't want to lose the freedoms I have here. You can't own guns in Mexico like you can own guns here in Texas. I'm a big gun advocate. I believe in self-defense, and you just can't do that there. You know, if you're caught with a gun, you can do, you know, multiple years in prison. In prison, there's no fun, man. I mean, you think your prison in the United States is bad. I'm telling you, prison in Mexico is not fun at all, period, man. So I'm trying my best to kind of wade through these turbulent waters and uncharted waters, and you're gonna come along for the ride with me. Once again, I thank you, and share this video with people, please. Absolutely share this video with people. We thank you. All right, bye bye.